How is? Welcome back to Low Energy Videos. Last one for the weekend, and best of all, an old classic that we are going to finally finish. Though we have to kind of start from the beginning. And before we start from that, I need to edit this fucking title. Because XSplit never changes. Dead Space. I decided on this simply because, and this is very important, I wanted to. Actually, I saw a review of the Dead Space series a few hours ago, and I'm like, yeah, all right. Review of the. Now, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I have a very long history with this series. Normally what I do is I start with easy, and then I go to medium, and then I go to hard. Fuck it. I know what I'm doing. Right. So we'll play this for the next few hours. That's on mute. Best horror game in a long time. A very long time. I love the world it builds. It feels desperate and empty. Very much very much System Shock inspired and Alien inspired. I even get little bits of The Thing as well. Number 2 is fantastic as well. You get to see it in mid-attack. And the third one is... the third one is something else.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her.
Would you believe this is only 6.5 gigs?
You'll be able to look her up once we're on board.
I mean, graphics-wise, sure, it's not impressive. It's not terrible. It's not great.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Ms. Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' report.
They both have strong booties.
Silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura.
I hate the third one.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class.
Anal bastard.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if your power's low.
Yes, we know.
Look at her hair. It's just one big block moving about.
More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
Yeah.
What the hell? Sir, the auto dock. What is it? We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull. Hit the flash shields. That guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual. Now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No!
No, abort.
Corporal, gave you an order.
I can't stand the animation that happens just before this. The animation from what do you call it? what's the name of the game? Yeah, it came out with like
What the hell
a
were you thinking?
a
We were
Japanese Hispanic animation style, and it was just a boring, lame
Now settle down. Let's get to work.
thing. They used to bring out a lot of stuff on the side, a couple of
I'm not
books,
getting any
tons of
readings.
comics, web comics,
We're gonna go with
websites.
comms and autopilot. It'll
What
take
did
some
they used to
time.
call it?
Let's get some extra hands and fly things around.
Multi-angled media or something like that. I think by the third one they had a Twitter account.
I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship.
Mass Effect 2 did that, and Mass Effect 3
Okay,
did
we're
that.
done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right. We've still got a job to do.
But
We're
it's
moving out.
not quite the same thing. I'm gonna die. I am too. Yeah, we're probably all gonna die. Not me, bitch. Of how little he speaks. The second one, yeah, he speaks, but it makes sense. The third one, no. Okay. Just gonna remember how to do this. I have to admit, this is one of the most... This must be one of my most replayed games I've ever actually played. As always, run to the back here, but it's blocked off.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
Look at that swag. I can match it.
Guess the power's down everywhere. Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
Sure thing. I'm being useful. I always wanted to try some of the stuff that you see here. Sun and Pim. What the fuck is Pim? Or Peng. There's always Peng. What the fuck is Peng? Oh, useful, useful. Won't be back here for a while, as you can't really...
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
This is one of the best interfaces a game ever came up
Well,
with.
there's not. There's nobody.
The way it just interacts with everything.
Broadcast.
It's all there.
That security console.
Like somebody right now is just looking at this shit, and other characters use shit like this too.
Kendra, get that elevator back online.
I'll always gush about this game. The first two games are brilliant.
We've lose the damn power. Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
Some of the only times you ever run across actual people in this game. I know, still here. Like, this is great. And it's not as ubiquitous as the one from Fable, which was fine. I liked Fable. I didn't think it was a great game, but I thought it had great potential.
Huh. That doesn't look good. She's taken a lot of damage.
Wait for it.
Ground system's offline. Getting around is gonna be difficult.
This was suspenseful as fuck the first time.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
The hell?
I don't know. Something's in the room with us. Come on. Got it.
Isaac, get the hell out of there!
The door's unlocked. Run!
Can do. Run, Isaac, run. Isaac.
Run, Isaac. Get the hell out of there.
Look, he runs like a little toddler. I always like that. Come on, 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 come on. Safety. Blah, 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 blah. Safety. There were a bunch of people that was waiting for me out here. I'd be fucking dead. This is a part of the game I'm not a big fan of. I know how to... I know. Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. You're scripted to die. I'm busy. Buddy, it's fine. It's fine, alright? You're going to die. You're going to die to... There, the door's open. Come on. I think they die of shock. I think that's what's meant to happen. And now we... Am I trailing someone? Oh no, it's all goo. Fuck you, goo. I think somebody once counted how many enemies there are in this game. I'm okay for health. I'm okay for health. You have replayability. Oh, I don't have a stasis. Shit. Fuck. See, that was a scripted event right there. It doesn't have an endless return investment, this game. Over time, you start picking up...
Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from down. Get back. Get...
Standard. Random documents and audio logs. I think I said that last time. It hasn't been all that long since I was playing this.
Isaac!
Yo.
God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those?
You could interact with them.
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna...
Crazy
You
Hammond.
listen to me. I will get you out of here alive. Now, what's wrong with the tram?
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it, everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can.
What a chat. What a
If I can get
twist.
to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Look at him trying to bribe. Look, what happens if I said no? I'm just gonna go and do my own thing, because I don't know. I don't understand how things work. Boom. All my save files are gone from the previous one, because I had to reinstall this game, you know. I reinstalled it for you. Data board needed. I love the ambience. Okay. Very few places here are safe, but there are a few. Let's see. Shadow. And look. I'm not gonna lie. The very first time I played this, I was not prepared for this shit. But... stupid, awkward fucking angle. Ammo don't grow on trees. No, look, it's right there, the save file. Which is useful, because you do a little bit of backtracking in this game. Which can be cool. And now and again you can see things like, Okay, so as always, you don't go down the way that tells you straight away. You go down the other one.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
Save on some ammo and go stomp, stomp, stomp. There. Now it can't come back to kill me. Which is not how that works.
Be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
Yeah, this is like the 4th time. Five times now it's telling me how to do it, and I already knew. It's not very subtle, is it? Ooh. Bad noises are bad. Look how convenient that is. I know.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. My timing is poor. Bouncy head. Okay. I think this is where some random enemies spawn. No, it said it's round 1. Because if you keep on replaying, it keeps on giving you like bonuses. Even now, I'm getting a little bit tense. Especially in the early game. Later on, loses it. Which sucks, but that's how you do it. So yeah, this will be my last stream until Wednesday. If something comes up, sure. If I want to do a review of something on Netflix, I might do that. But for the most part, you won't see me. Which I'm sure will send some of you into a fugue state. Very important there. Power nodes. Do you want to sell them or do you want to... Here comes the first one. And the second one's jammed. Oh no! How do we deal with this? Oh, god diddly damn it! You broke my pain cherry. When you get those skin manta rays. There we are. What? I don't know why I cut out. I hit B. I guess B cancels the audio log. Okay, no, because that one's broken, you have to pause. And then...
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Yeah, the loud noises are meant to put you on edge.
You did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
Yeah, it's the things that we are being fighting. These things must be so massive to have like multiple trams and everything. Hiya, buddy. I call them the scorpions. What's the matter, guy? Okay. What's the matter, buddy? What's the matter, pal? What's the matter, friend? Boop. Boop. Nope. Another one. Nope. Oh, yeah. Hiya, Danny Levita Tanke. I just absolutely butchered your name. I am so... Whoa. Fast one. Hope you're doing well. Just enjoying a good old-fashioned classic.
Isaac, I've patched into the deck.
Might actually finish it this time, considering last time I tried to play it on this, I never did. Not this time around, though. I mean, Jesus. I'll play it for a few hours. Oh no, this time the body's gone. Where did it go? Scum save. Scum save everywhere.
Isaac,
Oh, cool.
it's Kendra.
Ireland.
Looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
I've been talking to a lot of Russians today by the looks of it. I don't mind one bit. All are welcome at low energy videos. So, once you figure it out, it's so easy to kill them. There we are. I don't have any, Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. And boom. 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 Right. That should be enough of them for now. I think there's a finite amount of them. I don't think there's a, I don't think there's ever an unlimited amount of enemies. Except maybe at scripted events where you have to, like, run away. Okay, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? What we doing? What we doing? Okay, I can't access that. Let's go through each and every vent. Nope. Won't trigger anything. Aha! See? Almost got me. Almost got me. You didn't get anything. Nothing. You got nothing. Wait, what? I meant to go back that way? Oh no. I'd take regular zombies over this, to be honest with you. I mean, these ones are just smarter and they just immediately infect you. I suppose I wouldn't take the zombies out of Train to Busan. Those ones are, yeah, those ones are a bit. Clink, 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 clink. So much great ambient music. Noise. Early on, they give you tons of ammo, and later on, they just take away the ammo. It's that simple. Neat. Of course, I don't. There's so much ammo that I often use it as currency, and then later on in game, I kind of regret it because you need power node. You need power nodes. You always need more power nodes. I actually need to find out how many power nodes there are in game. Ugh. And there we go. I always love this. Oh, my bad. Oh no, look what you made me do. Just look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Yeah, dance with me. Dance the Katy Perry song of sadness. What? Look at you jiggly. Look at jiggly here. It's so jiggly. Look at it. Ragdoll physics at its finest. Hey guys, we can make our things wiggle. Not as bad as Oblivion though. Nothing is as bad as Oblivion. Yeah, he's not getting up. Power node. And this right here. Yep. Okay. Gotta start with the rig. I always pick the rig. Actually, maybe I won't pick the rig this time. Maybe I will pick the damaging capacity, turning me into a glass cannon. You only ever really need this one weapon. I know it's boring, but you even get like an achievement for it.
Take the board back to command control and slot it into the computer array.
Hiya, buddy.
Transfer them back online.
Oh. 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 Papa Jake's guide to Michigan. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Half an hour waiting for something. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a quiet one tonight, considering I've been very fortunate as of late. I don't know why I said tonight. It's 4 in the afternoon on a Sunday. Most people are probably with their families, doing after-church activities. Liberty, opportunity, fraternity. I know that's from something, but I can't think of what right now. I saw a shadow. It's safe here, but yeah.
Computer now online.
Yeah.
Shipwide tram system reinitialized.
Well, I'm just standing there.
Operational.
They're not gonna even sit.
Flight deck station. Quarantine lifted.
All right, we're on board and heading to the bridge. Good work.
Yeah.
Strange. The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Kellion and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to
Your
die
lack
out
of
here.
confidence in me is...
You're a loose cannon, Hammond.
But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
Seriously, I'd fucking leg it. I would leg it. Actually, knowing what I know, I would just destroy the Ishimura. Send a ship to just blow it up. And then glass the planet and have everyone involved in the project killed, including probably the bulk of the Unitology Church. You know, considering. Oh, the lights are different now. Let's put you on edge. One more time blinking to remind us to cut off the limbs. That was something running in their way. What is it? Can I kill it? The answer is yes. Hiya, buddy. Why do you flee? Oh, shit! Clever girl. Look at them. Moving in packs.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
We're waiting all game for this. What's inside? Some ammo, which I can't really pick up. I see. What, pray tell, is this? Oh, come off it. I like how in this game the monsters, when you shoot them in the head, it just pisses them off. Yeah, shoot the limbs, shoot the limbs. See, we're being clever. Because you're being trained to shoot, go for headshots in zombie games. Well, these aren't zombies. So, out of curiosity, this is where they just chilled, right? Where did they sleep? There's a lot of space here, but they go to sleep on these sort of chair things. Also noticing a lack of toilet. My God. This truly is a dystopian future. What? If this was like, Far Cry, that should have been an alternate ending right there, where you could just fly away. I mean, I know I would have.
Collision detected in the main hangar bay. Emergency crews have been identified.
And here comes more of a...
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra,
No, it wasn't.
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location? Med lab. Status? Deceased.
What? How?
What? But everyone else seems to be okay.
Access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it.
Can you also crack the case?
I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
She's speaking French. I heard the word information. So... Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Toilets. Well, I'm a male. That's what identifies. Save yourself. Where is everybody? Here is weird noise. Shut the fuck up. Whoops. If I upgraded my rig, I would have been able to upgrade my carrying capacity. Nope. What time is it? It's almost 5. Yay, shops. Yep. Home. Phase network. But hold on, by that logic, the M is M phase. I've also lost the E in network. Now I could go back around and just sell everything I have and then go back up across the map and take everything. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Inventory. I will, however. That's very useful right there. Save shop. Pick up some power nodes. Now, level 2 power suit is 10 grand. So, I'll take a slide pack. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I am Iron Man. Do 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 do. Kind of. Alright, I can hold more shit now. No. To the power, but to the bench. Actually, I am going to go back and I'm just going to start picking shit up because, well, it's really useful. Anything I missed, I'm going to pick up and then sell back here. So this is going to be a little bit dull, but I might run across something unusual and kill it. Damn, I'm going through this tea. One thing about my diets is that my taste for liquid tries to take over my taste of food. And, well, the end result is I will down massive quantities of any liquid put in front of me. Tea, water, you name it, I will drink it. Eat me. And it's on the woman's bathroom, get it? Let's see if there's anything I can steal. Anything I can steal. Anything I can steal. Well, it's not steal, is it? I knew there was some stuff I left out here. Of course, is it still there? I don't think it is. Oh. Okay, there's something. There was a lot of ammo earlier as well. I need to go back and look for that shit. The more things I can harvest, the more things I can sell. Get power nodes and power nodes and power nodes. And a whole lot more power nodes. Power nodes open doors, power nodes upgrade my shit. Eventually, I'll have more than enough power nodes. Then we wait. Yay! Okay. Guess I take this. Like I said, it'll be interesting if I run across anyone who's like any particular enemy that isn't already dead. So if I can kill him without wasting any power cells, I can then proceed to call that a net win. Can you tell I'm kind of procrastinating a bit? Also, if you're watching right now, hello! You're watching me from the future. Doo doo doo. No Energy Videos apologizes for all terrible things that he says or does. Unless they're not terrible. In which case, suck it up, Buttercup. Suck it up, Buttercup. I'll start by going down here. Then I will backtrack. If I can't find anything, I will backtrack to the other place. And then I'll get on the tram, and then I'll get out of there. Because we're on a resource gathering mission. We need power nodes, and lots of them. At least I'm going to get a few ghosts on this episode. I've been getting more and more views as of late, but I think the timing has a lot to do with it. And it doesn't. Whoa, here we are. I do not just mean the time of day, I mean the timing of the year. Something to steal. This area is kind of small in comparison to the rest of the ship, so I'm not going to do this to every place. I'm not even quite sure how many power nodes I need. I need to max out my suit, and I need to max out my gun. Then I need as many as possible to open up doors. These things I was all aware of. I don't have any power nodes, because otherwise it... Yes. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're finally done here. I shall now move on up. See what's up here, and then backtrack and go through that big hallway with the door that constantly opens and closes. This is what I was after. And that's it. I'm getting out of here. This place is too spooky. It's Spook City, Scoob. Population, yours truly. Wait, what the? Oh, okay. I guess I will follow the thing then. Hmm. Tick tock, time goes by so slowly. Safe station. Just like the old days. Okay, and finally we check here. See if there's anything else I missed. I think I got everything around here, but I might be wrong. Every once in a while you hear a weird noise. And it sounds like the Body Buddy. Let's go. Oh yeah, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Neat. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so we have 3 places to check. Or 2, rather. Plus these bathrooms. Cool. Okay, that's toilets. Okay. That's neat. Why are the doors still opening at this point? No. Alright. Now we can finally exit the area after I sell every bit of my loot. When I was a kid, my best mate was a guy called Mark. I'm friends with him on Facebook. Talked to him a few years ago. He's doing alright. Works up in the airport. But when GoldenEye came out, he absolutely loved it. Don't blame him. GoldenEye is a great game, but he liked what he liked to do was he used to want to collect every single bit of ammo in the entire game. So what he would do is he'd collect all the bullets he could, and then he would fire a gun off in the air to lose 1 bullet and then pick up another cartridge, because all the ammo would just be set to, like, if you have ammo it will restock. So he used to do that. He used to clear out whole rooms until all the bodies were gone and all that was left was the ammo on the floor, and then he'd just do it all over again. Oh, GoldenEye. Sweet, merciful GoldenEye. If there is one on PC, I might be tempted. I've got a N64 there, but it doesn't work anymore. Itchy. Itchy no more. I had to get rid of, see what I mean? I had to, get rid of one of my, patrons. That I'm sub to. I just couldn't afford it with Christmas coming up and everything. And I mean, it was only $10, so it's €10. But every little helps. And I know every little bit helps them, but this time of year, every little bit helps me. I still watch them. Maybe when things are a little easier. Oh, I got a hostel sorted out in on Paddy's Day in Dublin. That's going to be a fucking hoot. Okay, so here's all my gains. So I'll leave these and just get rid of these. Never really use the damn ones anyway. When you need them. Power node. Two, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, do I dare? I dare. I'm only leaving myself with 16 shots. But also, interestingly enough, if an enemy attacks you while you're doing this, you'll get whacked out of the store. Power node. Alright, that's everything. Get 2 more and I can almost max out my damage. Alright, so now we can get the hell out of here. I have a slightly faster gun. Check real quick. Lonely? The solace stench. There's always ping. It's always there. It's always there. Botanica. The world you never knew. Sun. Flesh. Available May 1st. I have to wonder what half these things are. Lightspeed. Yay. Hey kid, want some candy? Alright. Enough dicking about. That took about an hour. Actually took on, yeah, about the time it saves. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it took about an hour. Huh. And here we are. By the way, if I were to go back there now, I would be able to harvest more resources.
It's all right, McCoy.
McCoy? In the med lab?
Afraid of.
Oh, honey.
I knew you would come.
Hi.
Just like you said.
Yeah?
I saved this.
What did you save? Okay. Oh. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Now I can move shit out of the way.
Take me. Just shut up.
Well, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. 'Cause you're dead. It's like everyone who's dead right now. Everyone in the world. Right now I am superior to them. Because I am not dead. Does that sound morbid? You're damn right it is. And see, that's there for a reason, so you can do this. Except you mixed it up, so... Sure. Now I can make my own flamethrower, which I won't use because I want to use this entire game with just a cutter. As if I couldn't get more boring.
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her.
Can't believe
We can
it!
still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. We have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get
What
some
accent
thermite
is
from
he
medical
trying to
storage,
do?
And a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
Well, someone tried to barricade a door. You have to build a thermite bomb and blow up it. Even though, in all fairness, I could just, like, try to pull shit off it. Use my cutter, seeing that it is a tool. Just throwing it out there. Okay, so I meant to go there first, so I'm not. Instead, I'm going to go here. Huh. That sounds like fun, whatever's happening over there. Hey, buddy, what's up? Hey. Hey, pal, you're going to get a big headache if you do that. I started the stream with a big headache, so, you know, maybe I can relate and... Oh. Oh, no. That didn't sound good at all. That sounded the opposite of good. Doofker. Sounded doofker. Which is good backwards. Henceforth, it's the opposite of good. That sounded promising. What's this? You want a what node? A power node? Well, okay. I think we understand each other and what we want out of life. I love how it tells me after the fact. Come on, hon. This isn't my first space rodeo. Dick. Whoa. Uh-oh. Making me waste valuable weaponry. I should have flung shit at the enemy. Not that there's anything to fling. Need a giant battery. I can do a giant battery. Power node. Oh. Oh dear. One problem after another for the crew of this place, isn't it? I bet they were going to downsize after mission 2. Got some pulse rounds. Great if I wanted to use the damn pulse gun, which is useless in this game. In the future, all industrial batteries will be big and gaudy things that look like childish interpretations of batteries. Evacuate this area. Interesting results. Harris is asleep after another strong sedative. Sleep without chemical aid. Amen to that, brother. Most people succumb to exhaustion after 50 plus hours of waking, regardless of any desire to stay awake. Not Harris. Relation of events colony is also odd. At points, the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere in Plazide. Hmm. Neat.
You found something down there, didn't you?
Yes, we found something.
So
Money.
the texts were right all this time.
I wouldn't be certain of that. There was nothing divine in what I saw.
We must embrace
I know that
it.
guy's
We are
voice.
the first witnesses.
Matthias isn't letting anyone down in the colony. It's under quarantine until we learn more.
To hell with Matthias. He of all people should know that this is greater than him, or the operation, or even the company. This
No,
is
nothing's bigger than the company. You fucking
People
communist.
are dying down there.
only the worthless and the unbelievers. But I believe. Do you believe, Terrence? Do you?
No, I wouldn't know if Terrence believed. Someone tells me that they believe too hard. Perhaps. Hey. Hiya, buddy. He shot out some more bullets. Sometimes you can believe too hard. For example, I believe that one day I'll be a good man who's able to deal with the consequences of his actions. Nope. When I do a 24 stream, by the way, if anyone's still watching after an hour, neat. But if I do a 24 stream, it's actually going to end up being... there's no way around this. I'm going to end up having... what am I doing? I'm end up going to have a lot of dead time where like no one's in the chat. I'll be at the moments like this where I have to keep myself proactive, especially as I'm getting super tired. Ooh, a vacuum. Thanks for making me waste, fuel by reading something I was already aware of. Wait, is there more? More stuff? There is. Sure, running like this isn't making me run out of air. More energy.
As you know, the Ishimura is able to set his
As you know.
Your grav boots will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
As you know. Such lazy writing. Ooh. Low energy writing. Now, the zero-G areas are pretty good because they sometimes leave items for you to collect, depending where they are.
Your ammo counter will flash red if you can't jump to a surface.
LT amount. Save me on some ammo. There's usually one of those scorpion-tailed motherfuckers usually pop out. You never get to see any of the other ones bounce about like crazy. You don't even get to see the scorpion one. Wait, what? LT and X. Oh, shit. Why the hell doesn't it let me jump? There we go. Let's see what loot I can find. Mysteries. Ooh, this is disorienting as fuck. Up. I get a better view from over here, probably. Hey, buddy. Huh? Huh? Haha, that was a waste of time. Go and get it now. Why would a ship need a big zero-G thing like this? Fuck. Where's it gone? There it is. Okay. Now we can go on.
Exiting zero gravity.
Ooh. One of the things I needed. Now an enemy will come
You
out.
got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite as a barricade to destroy it. Shit. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
Entering zero gravity.
There we are. Let's save some ammo. Hiya, buddy. Look at their faces as they jump at you. Where are you? Come on, buddy. We all friends. Look. Oh shit, I can kill him. That did though. Oh. Nice. Okay. We have to go to the vent, the vacuum again.
Zero gravity. Entering vacuum.
I wonder if there'll be enemies this time around. I think the enemy, yeah. I think it's more, they're more threatening when you can't hear anything. Because, you know, space.
Exiting vacuum.
Alright. Leave the door alone. Okay, now I need to get out of here and do the other half. Haha. Damn, missed him by that much. He'll be back. We brought friends. Of course he did. Stop moving. Jesus. That's how we do that. Triangle. Ooh. There we are. Alright, so I found a bit of money anyway. A bit of money I will have. Then I have to come back here anyway to get the goddamn nodes. Oh shit! Every time I think I can get this game down to a T, there's always something that jumps out at me. And the game crashed. Right, so that was awkward as fuck. The game just crashed. At least the whole computer didn't crash. Yet. Hi Raytard, by the way. Good seeing you again, buddy. It was mighty cold and windy. It was mighty cold and windy. But as we well know, it got a lot colder and a lot more windier. Especially the day I left, Jesus. Continue game. Ugh. Yeah, so, she liked the one I showed her. I only showed her the one. I've still got the rest, but she liked it. I don't think she didn't really go into a lot of detail though. She's a busy bee these days. I should be seeing her next month, at least hopefully for the day. Still, I thought they were pretty damn good. What did you think of them? And they are your pictures after all. Right. I've got my favorite, but of course I do, because I've always got my favorite. Wait a minute. No, I've got everything. Cool. Okay. Enter. Sure thing, buddy. Inventory. Flamethrower. Pulse rounds. Great. Get rid of the gold semiconductor and the large med pack to create a single power node. I don't think I've got enough. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. So I got a single power node. Now I just need to find a bench to make it work. I think there's another bench over here. Oh. Oh, those flies are having a field day. Whoa, slight movement.
All weapons have an alternate firing mode.
Well, I just followed your direction, man. You want me to have a different face? I'd have given you a different face. You want to give me a different pose? I'd have done a different pose. It's all good. Use stasis to slow up. We've already done this, I know. There we are. Look at that. Mm. Eh. I think some portraits are fine in black and white, some aren't. Here we go. This is our first arena. Not much of an arena, is it? I thought I did fine anyway. Yeah. Any news, Ray? How are you? Anything in the wide world you wish to has grabbed your attention? I know I'm looking forward to where the fuck is it? Come on, it won't even let me go down. Oh, I guess I have to go down. Shit. Hiya, buddy. Well? Oh, come on, I watch him spawn in. Damn, he's got like armored legs. That one. Miss me. Oh, fuck you. You done yet? Yay. Now I can go exploring. And steal some shit. There's a lot of shit to steal. They do. I think I have 18, but after a short while playing, I was like, I guess I moved on to bigger and more interactive things. I don't know if it's on sale or something. I might one day pick it up when I've got more money than sense. There's a good few games I'm thinking that are like a few years old, or maybe at least a year old at this time, I might end up picking up.
What in God's name is going on down there?
I think that's precisely the point, Doctor. God's work.
I'm not so sure of that. We have to assume that the colony's problems are somehow connected to the marker.
Hey, man.
You can assume all you want to.
Good seeing you.
The marker is glorious and divine. You know that.
God moves in mysterious ways.
Anyway, we'll have it on board tomorrow. You can analyze it.
I can totally see that, at least.
Worried about.
There is something that's it's nice is just going over a field over and over and over while listening to a podcast or an audiobook.
There will always be risk when the stakes are high. And here, they're enormous. It could change everything.
Oh, Jesus, you're fine.
And that's what worries me.
I had one or two ghosts and a few, one or two ghosts and a Russian guy came in. I'm very popular with the Russians today. Alright, a lot of more money to get a lot more power nodes. Power nodes are my best friend. My energy is ironically getting very low at this stage. Or maybe it's not ironic. I have been up for like 13, 14 hours now, so doing better than when I was playing Mordor, that's for sure. uh, so, if you're curious, feel free to watch it prior, you know. I do that sometimes if I'm curious what happened in the stream. I spent most of the first hour just on the opening level, trying to get as much resources in as possible to turn into power nodes, which as always leaves me skint for other things. But power nodes, I don't know. I'm not done here yet. Myself upstairs to check. Oh, Ray, a bit of advice looking from you. I have to stay in a hotel next year when I'm over in Omaha. Can you think of any place that is fairly cheap? I was also thinking Airbnb, but those prices will fluctuate wildly considering the fact how, like, I can't get in there. That's a shame. I guess I meant to come back there later. Oh yeah, I've got Dead Space 1, 2, and I've got Dead Space 3 as well. Oh no, I had Dead Space 3 on the 360, but once I beat it, I got rid of it, and I can't seem to find it on PC anywhere. No, I might have to go too cheap. As long as I don't get robbed, or raped, or wake up and find out I'm a sacrifice to some blood cult, or actually those three things roughly cover it. Just like System Shock 2. Bad Baby. Yeah, I had to reinstall this to get it to work. But it works fine. I never finished it on stream. I only ever got like 3/4 of the way through, so this time around I'll do it. Then I'll reinstall Dead Space 2 and oh shit. Bad Baby. Naughty. Punt the baby. I always thought this was like shocking, but it makes sense in a society that kind of needs a lot of stem cells to grow limbs. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they can't put me up again because they're, you know, it's become their wedding, for God's sake. It's gonna be their wedding, so they're gonna be busy doing other things. They can't have me just lounging around the house or the apartment. Aha, you missed me. But it does mean more money I need to save up for. I need to either book a place or book a, what do you call it, Airbnb. Ooh, that is a chunk of change. I've actually found cheaper in terms of Airbnb, but hotel? Maybe. not even how sure how long I'm going to be there for. They need to stamp down on an actual date. I know the 5th is what they're aiming for. 5th of October.
Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
If I have to, I might even... no, I can't do that. I just have to get the ball rolling sooner. If I didn't have anything else, but this trip next year, that'd be great. But I've got Scotland, I've got Paddy's Day, and which I'm going to this year, which is going to be great, and in Dublin as well, and I got Budapest, and then I also need to get them a wedding gift, and I need to get that costume because it's going to be a cosplay one. Plus, I also have to get the ticket itself. You know, that's going to be about 700, I think. And on top of all that, I need to spend the money. So there's some cheaper for sure, but just comes location. I mean, I've seen some nice Best Western. I've seen some scary Best Western. Yeah, I can relate to that. I stayed in Chicago. I stayed at a place that looked very bare bones and shit, but I gotta be honest with you, the rooms, they were huge. They were meant for like multiple people, and it was only 60 a night. That's when that's the flight coming over. I have to admit that was a surprise. 10,000. Yeah. Okay, now I can get 2 more power nodes. All hail the power node. It is the reason for existence. What? I have the thermite. I picked it up. Didn't I? Don't tell me that's when the game froze on me. I think that's when the game froze on me. Oh well. Let me just get this real quick. Yeah, I don't know though. I will say this, it'll be nice to actually have my own place over there, even if it's just a crappy little hotel room. I mean, they were probably annoyed they couldn't have any privacy, and frankly, a little bit so was I. I hated sharing a bathroom. I've become spoilt because of this motherfucker right here. So, you know, it won't be so bad. As long as I do my, like you said, as long as I do my research. The one in Scotland looks bare bones as fuck in January, but the one in Budapest, that looks nice. And it's only 150. Jesus Christ. That's for 4 days. This is all 2018, of course. Meanwhile, I had to, on Paddy's Day, I got myself a hostel on Paddy's Day. So I'll be sharing a mixed dorm room with about 8 people. And it'll be, that was 80. Just because it's St. Patrick's Day. But talk about a great location. I actually live nearby there, and oh. The parade actually will start right beside us, so I'll be able to record it. I guess I didn't come this way. Holy shit. I guess the game froze before it saved. That's fucking annoying. Hold on. Chat froze again. Boom. Sorry about that. Anxiety is thinking about it. Yeah, I've had some good experiences in hostels and I've some shit experience in hostels. All I'm going to say is this one is a student hostel. So instead of dealing with junkies and homeless people, they wouldn't be able to afford a place like that. There are much cheaper ones on the same street. But instead, it'll be like foreign students or foreign people who are working. And on Paddy's Day, holy shit, they're going to be so shit-faced. We all are going to be so shit-faced. Hold on, did I miss something else? On a budget, those are pretty expensive motels. There's some cheaper ones for sure. Yeah. Okay, so I just need to find a battery, which is here. And then whee! But you know, that was just the first time I've been there. You know, this next time I might be put up with a bunch of jackasses. I was stuck with a bunch of Arabian guys the last time, and it seemed like they were just saying the three same words over and over again until like 6 in the morning. Ugh, that part was not cool. Oh, come on. There we are. There it is. Okay, now I have the thermite.
You got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite at the barricade.
Yeah, it was like Duraptor. I almost wanted to go Durka. Mohammed Jihad. Durka. They were nice enough though, I guess. Very obsessed with their hair, I remember that. Die! God! How rude. Well, yep. So that's Paddy's Day. Christmas, the Friday before Christmas, I'm going to be heading over to stay in Malahide for the week. But I'll be going out once or twice to go up to the pub due to some restrictions put on me. Which I'm totally actually cool with. It's just I have to decide when and where. And expect a low energy travel video in that case. And what was the other thing? He thought he was being so smart. But also I might be hanging out with Claire on that Friday as well. I'm trying to see if that works out. Oh, and she's definitely going to be hanging out with me on Paddy's Day. Oh, absolutely, man. I want to get back and see tons of the US that is in Omaha. Because just getting to Omaha adds an extra couple of hundred and so many extra hours on top. I miss going back to the East Coast where it was just one flight. And hell, like I've been ignoring Europe too. Can I get you this time? I can. Oh man. Progress still. Progress. Should try to land here. Hey buddy. Buddy, I don't think it's working for you. Nope, it's not working for you one bit. I got a message. Do I have any? I think I do. But I've got the money to get new ones. So new ones I will get. I just have to not die this time. Is there a save slot somewhere? No. Yeah, just... So, the gist is, turn around this corner and there's all these motherfuckers. and they kind of jump me. I think it's always easier if you just let a few of them touch it. Like this one right here, it's not worth the bullet. Aww. You probably enjoy it, but I'd love to see St. Patrick's Day in America. Hell, I was kind of hoping to see it in Budapest, see if they did anything for that. I know the actual Irish bars would be full of shit. Um, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I need those fucking nodes. I'm gimping myself, but I gotta do it. And I should be able to blow this up now. Well, that makes sense. Because I would set a bomb and then stand right next to it as it blows up. Especially one that's like burning like crazy. Okay, I'll go back now and... Plasma... capacity. Oh, right. I have a node though, don't I? I don't have any nodes. Ah, fuck it. There must be another bench on the other side. I'll just run and get that. After I pick up some fucking nodes, apparently. Dead node. Dead node. It's like Dead Space, but it mostly involves power nodes. Well, yeah, sure, the world's coming to an end as these monstrous aliens reanimate the dead. But every time I kill one of them, I get to rob their bodies and I can get another power node. Alright. Now, let us make our haste.
Okay, you're through. Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
Oh, you know you're in for a good time when you hear the morgue and then you see something like this.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this.
Look at those buck teeth on her.
Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. Get him to the table. Hold him. Nurse, you hold him down. And record it.
That was Nicole, right?
Yep.
I can't tell from here when that log was made. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
Yeah, there's bits of her here and there and, well. Oh, that sounds promising. I love when you come back here in the second game and you go through this whole thing all over again. Thought that was some pretty good continuity stuff. Stuff. Burp. Yeah, I've never actually shown St. Patrick's Day on this in Dublin. It's the biggest we can pull off. Compared to some cities in America, it's a joke, but... Come on, buddy. Little baby. Nap time. I think if you kill so many people with so many necromorphs with this, you get something like assault and battery or something like that. You just have to keep on beating people, aliens with batteries. They're not people. They're horrible monsters. The SJWs haven't reached us to that level yet. Oh. Is something in here? No, it's just... Hold on. No. Right. Let's get out of here, Scoob. Have to go through a goddamn, yeah. Oh, yeah. This looks like a place we're just gonna ignore. Oh, of course. Absolutely. I've, a good couple of years ago, Ashley and Steve were, recording their events, their pub crawl around Omaha. And I was doing the same around Dublin. So I got to see just like I think the first place they went to looked very Germanic. I was just there like, oh yes, yes, that reminds me of... That reminds me of Ireland. I mean, if it sells alcohol, they will, but you know, we don't need to play up the Irishness in it. The only place we play up the Irishness of it is in Dublin for the American tourists, which it'll be fun to see. And they'll also play up the prices as well. But you'd be surprised, I've been in Paddy's Day up here, for example, and no one's been in the pub for hours. The evening time it gets mental, but compared to Dublin, no. Of course, everywhere has music. That's one thing. If you know how to play guitar, this is the time of year for you to do covers. Well, that will be the time of the year. This is also a good time of year to do that because it's the end of the year. A few parties and then New Year's, which I will also be streaming New Year's here, which I'm looking forward to do. So New Year's here is always fun. In Leitrim in particular. I'll actually do a countdown. Should be a laugh.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here.
Eileen
Everybody's
bitch.
gone. I don't know what's happening. Why do they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the wall. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harry, the prisoner from the colony.
Look out!
Help! Somebody help me!
Whoa. Shit. Coming from all angles. Jeez, they're everywhere. Coming out of the walls, man! They should have stayed in the walls. Newborns. How come some of them have second names and others don't? They're bastards. They deserve to die. They are insults in the eyes of the Lord. Line rack. Don't need that yet. Will, because I remember what happens here. Ma'am, do you know where the bathroom is? Oh, I'm sorry, you're busy. I'll leave you be. Oh, you don't... Oh, no. No, you shouldn't have done that. That's gonna leave a mark. People today, they just don't pay it. Wait, is that floating? It's floating. Oh no, it's glass, right? Alright, just background for story I know well and true by this point. I know it well and true, I do. Right, save station. This is where it gets awkward. Because I haven't saved up my air at all. Like, I haven't done anything to my air, so... Oh, it's the next one. Oh, never mind. Foreshadowing.
The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker. The exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia.
Bad baby.
Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planet-side psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point, but I need his expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
They use that same voice actor for a completely different character in the third game. And I'm sure in the second game too for something. Okay, this is where you get the evolved Necromorphs or the black ones, which you might say is a little bit of SJW propaganda. But I like to say is icky as fuck. Whoa, shit. Not for you. Not for you. You've already eaten. See what I did there? I was like trying to get a fish. Alright. Dr. Matthias, blah blah blah. Captain Matthias. Who the hell's named Matthias anymore? Power node for free. Here it is.
Codes received, and they look good. Thank
They look very good.
I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
I have to find out what the hell kind of accent you're trying to pull there. Is it like British Canadian? Ha! Oh wow, who'd have thought it? We're back here. I wonder if... They still go down if you shoot them enough times. Uh-huh. Come on, Chekhov's gun.
Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a
Wait, what?
pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs.
He's got pretty eyes.
Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life.
I don't like the bold, depressing black man channel. What else is on?
Get over to the engineering bay ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Come on, Chekhov's gun. I know, right? You think the guy who was trying to give me all that money earlier, and the reason I started early is this, to see if he came back, you think he would have at very least subbed? Same goes for the other guy earlier. I was like, thank you, I can't, but if you want to help, please subscribe. You know, what do you think is... I know, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll subscribe, even if you never watch it again. Still, I can't believe I've even gotten this far. It's crazy. Wasn't there an area we passed by earlier that had a power node requirement? If I have to, I'll just have to go back and try it, because it has to be here if it's anywhere. Like I said before, though, I do hope that if I do get it, it's after the new year, because I'll need a chunk of change to get into the village, to get into Dublin, and to do all the stuff with Claire in tow. Plus, she needs to be towed in advance as well, because I get free travel on the train, but actually getting to the train costs at least 15 quid. That's if I want to go at any time I want. Yeah. Oh no, I already used it. Idiot. Idiosa. Stupado. But next year is going to be financially tight. It's probably going to be the most financially tight year I've had in a very long time. Compared to that, 2019 should be a breeze. But of course, who knows what happens, you know? You make plans and they fuck up and they alter, maybe for the good, maybe for the bad. Maybe they just alter. Alright, it seems like I'm forgetting something, like resources or some shit, but fuck it. We is done.
You've got
2 hours now.
We're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
I love my pang, but what is pang? It's the same as a fucking plumbus. Never quite sure what it does. Transparent alloys. Trigger link 710. The future's weird. Cool. I am starting to feel groggy. But I think I can push for another at least 45 minutes, give or take. And after which I will be, yeah, when it hits 7, I'll call it a night. Let's just find a place to save. Inventory. Fuck it. Should be able to find more ammo around here. Okay, so where's our bench? Let's find a bench. Yeah. I know I'm looking forward to Wednesday. If only because we can get back into the actual challenge of it.
Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple.
I was like this.
It's been 2 days since they pulled that planet open, since the captain died. The panic, the riots, they were nothing.
It looks like a character from Fallout. Or maybe Stalker.
Changed, coming back to kill us, drag us away. Rucker disappeared this morning, and I have to assume he's dead. My crew is
Cool, man.
starting to crack. I'm trying to keep an eye on them, but right now I have bigger problems. We're hemorrhaging fuel, and the primary engine is laboring. Danvers and I are going to try
It's
to
laboring, so it's due?
if we can fix it. Temple out.
Well, it says I'm not meant to go down here, or am I? Nope. So, I should check up here. On top of it all, don't forget I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna try at least multiplayer. If multiplayer turns out to be shit, or at least empty, then I will be more than happy to do a to go and play single player.
Now the centrifuge is offline. We've got 4 trillion tons of rock hanging off our ass, and without that centrifuge to balance the ship, the gravity tethers will pull us straight down to the colony. I'm heading over to see if I can fix it.
Yeah, I'm so not meant to be here. But look, I'll wait for it. If there's only a store. Alright, so I've maxed out damage on this thing then. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more. 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then the rig. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Oh, still a chunk left. After that, I can just save them up and buy non-node-based things.
Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
Hiya, buddy. You guys want to get in, don't you? It's ominous. Oh yes, you can feel all those extra, those nodes in work now. Go for the limbs, unless you're a flash gate who's got a bunch of power nodes. You know, there can't be that many actual crew members on this ship if you just got them into a little alleyway. Oh, he's having dinner out there. Absolutely, this is one of the last horror. If this was, yeah, this was the last horror game that actually ever made me feel like nervous, on edge, things like that. It genuinely made me feel worried at times. But over time, I've been playing this so much that while I can still be on alert, I don't know if I'm quite on edge anymore. You learn the tricks of the trade. I mean, this must be like my 10th time playing this game. Like, I know what's making that noise, for example. Power node. And I know what happens if you can't get all the way through, whatever he was cooking, I think he burnt it a bit. Smells nice, though. I know what happens if when the tentacle grabs you. There's so many great death animations in this game. Oh, wow. Well, I'm just going to turn my back to this. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Yep, I don't see a problem at all with any of this. Do I even need to go this far out? Jesus, I know I'm going the exact... Wait a minute, is this what I think it is? No, it's not. I thought it was the worst part of this whole game, which is the shooting the asteroids. Snake Eater. I've seen enough people play it, and I love. There's this Irish guy called Matthew Matosis, and he breaks down. A lot of games. He hasn't made a new, really detailed game in a long while, but he nice. But he did everything up to I think the one after was it Revengeance or something like that? The only one I've ever played fully, I played a little bit of the first one when it came out, and I'm sure I played the old NES games, but no. I remember I liked the only one I ever played fully was Metal Gear Solid 5, and that was very little to do with the sneaking elements of it. I did that from time to time, but I just preferred how detailed it was, like building up Mother Base. A lot of the game was lost to me. Like, I didn't go, oh, that's how that guy got created. That's how this person got put up together. Blah blah blah. This is the origin of this guy or that guy. I didn't do any of that. I've actually got to leave here now because this is a scripted event. There's no real point doing it. So I actually will just head back now. Whoa. I do know about the famous ladder scene in Snake Eater though. Sounds like I'm slurring, like I'm a little bit drunk. I'm actually just really tired. My Irishness is coming out. I can't say my T's right. 33 thumbtacks on a Thursday. On top of the drinking on Wednesday, I'm also looking forward to my diet-free day, because Wednesday is also my diet-free day. Coincidentally, it's the day I get paid, so it all three of it works out. Well, I liked how self-aware it was. Halfway up the stairs, you just kind of starts. The main theme starts playing, and they're like, "We know how ridiculous this is." That's half the fun. I suppose it'd be the only fun when you think about it. Power node. What was the one that had the sub? I know it does, but that's the point. At first, you're like, "Oh God, it's gonna take forever." Don't they even make like a joke about it in Metal Gear Solid 5? But what was the one where was it Fox? He had the submarine that had all the faces on the side of it. It had a Mount Rushmore sub. Which one was that? Because it was so self-aware and parody, it was just... or the way Quiet moves about on the helicopter. She's just more or less presenting right in front of you. She was a fucking monster, though. She would just take out whole armies if you let her. Then you had to fight her sisters. Oh, that was annoying. That was actually a very good fight, to be honest with you. I think I did. How I killed one I killed one of them in a really interesting way. I forget what it was. But I liked running the. I actually liked running the economy angle of it. I thought that was really cool. The way in 5, the way you were building up Fox Company or whatever the hell it was. And of course, you can see how subtly they're changing the how they're changing from being just this group of sort of like anarchists to being like the villains in the second official game. Was it like Greater Zaire, Greater Zanzibar, they call it? And of course, that's not the actual big boss. That's the guy who believes he's big boss. Like the way they hold on to nukes to threaten other countries, to threaten countries to give up their nukes. Yeah, because that's how that works. I did not like the audio logs. They went into so much detail with the vocal cords. But then after you listen to them enough, you're like, wait a minute, does that mean I have to check? And sure enough, you have to check to every single person to see. I had like over 1,000 people. I had to check to see if they had if they could speak English, which a lot of them I wanted them to speak English because it was a useful language, and sure enough, that's the carrier of the parasite of the vocal cords. Which, interestingly enough, is Pontypoon. That's the main plot of Pontypoon, the virus that is connected to English, and everyone has to speak French or else they'll get infected. That's a hell of action. That's a very good zombie film. It's very unique. Also, I just like saying Pontypoon. The guy kind of looks like Jeff Bridges in it. Oh, look. And I did this before where I actually cut the body up. It doesn't make a difference. You still can't. You have to let him do it. I hate these things. Fucking manta ray motherfuckers. Why are you running away? Well, that was a waste of ammo. What time is it? Got half an hour left. No, my luck then in the last 10 minutes, like 8 people are going to show up. Still, at least they're showing up, you know? At least they're fucking showing up. Making baby step progress. Now, if one more person shows up and offers me money, I'm just going to be like, I can't take it! Literally, I can't take it! I'd reach you the screen and just swipe the money off your hands if you want me to have it that badly, but now coming up here is a very good little subtle scene. And it's mostly done because of the engine at the time was so bare bones. Because this was an Xbox game, a 360 game. So they put a lot of fog everywhere to keep the textures down and everything. But if you watch, let's get rid of you because you're a ticking time bomb. If you watch this on the other side, see when I get to the other side without some fuck up. Take a while. No, wait for it. It's very subtle. Nothing. And now, look how they're coming out of the look how they're coming out of the fog. Also, that was brilliant. Deuce. It was just all subtly done. It wasn't any massive build-up or cutscene or anything like that. It just... There they are. Waiting for you on the other end. I know, but it was original. If I'm right, the PC port, which is this, is actually the 360 port. Because I've also played it on the PlayStation 3. That was like the crisper look of the PlayStation 3. This Xbox games always seem blockier.
Engineering log. Temple reporting. Someone has shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves in the process. They need to be repaired before I can reopen
Node!
With the engine offline, orbit decay will begin in less than 10 hours.
That means you guys are only a few hours dead.
If it's one of those crazy unitologist bastards, I'll break their neck.
Fuck you.
Shut up, Danvers. Help me with the tools. Temple out.
Oh, Temple. No, it won't end well for you. You're leaving audio logs everywhere. I loved in the Stick of Truth when they're on board the alien ship and they find all these audio logs everywhere, and it's just a little joke. It's a little tongue-in-cheek reference to games like this to just leave really convenient audio logs just scattered around the place. In particular, I think it was Mothership Zeta from Fallout 3. I think they were particularly making fun of.
It's only a quarter full, but that's enough to restore orbit once you bring the engines online. What the hell? False alarm. Thought I saw something.
I was actually thinking of booting up Fallout 3, but then I'll never get around to showing off some of the DLC for New Vegas. Plus, if I was to re-download Fallout 3, I'm going to end up getting a bunch of mods for Fallout 3, and then I'm just going to keep on playing the game with mods rather than playing it as it is. Although I do want to get if I do get it, I want to get the Iron Sights mod. Because... oh, I'm sorry. Time is catching up to me. But I can't stand the way you shoot in Fallout 3. It's just so janky. All this is just to cover the background, which in modern day computers is not a problem at all. But I don't even know if I'm actually going to get full rate yet. I think I'm doing the highest quality. I don't think I had a choice in the quality settings. Let's go back and check that. I think it looks fine. It was, and I hate how a lot of weapons, Bethesda enemies end up, especially in later levels, become so much like damage sponges. Every game does this. They either became damage sponges, or in the case of Oblivion, they just give them better weapons. You know, you don't want to just be hacking away at something, especially in the older ones, because then of course you have the damage, the weapon damage. That was so fucking annoying. Ugh. One thing I love about the mods on the New Vegas games are just some of the weapons are just so overpowered, but then later on in game, that's good. You want them to be overpowered. You want to feel like you're actually hurting the enemy without having to launch a nuke at them. Especially when like you get some really gratifying stuff with, say, the shotgun. Fighting Legion, and just as they're rushing up to attack you with their machete and you blow off like half their face and their arm flies off, that is satisfying as fuck. Particularly with like the modded shotgun I have, the Rossmund. It looks so good. A tad. I still found the weapons did the same sort of, went through the same motions. And I hear 76 is the exact same. And what I've seen from footage, they can be. Yeah, now I have to go back here. See? Which, since I've already done it, I don't think I need to do it again. 2 more. Oh, is that it for the weapon? Alright, now I can move on to my suit. So, one more time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. I heard of The Suffering, I don't know much about it. See, I'm not big into horror games, that's why this game is so unique to me. I mean, I kinda like some aesthetics and shit. Or maybe for nostalgic sake, like say Silent Hill. Silent Hill was disturbing as fuck. Mostly due to the terrible graphics, to be honest with you. That and existential dread. Can't go wrong with a bit of existential dread. Maybe, but... "20 minutes. Let's see, can I do this in 20 minutes? After I get my computer next year, not next year, almost, but not next year, the year after, and I get my cat as well, I'll have lots of money free to just... Oh yeah, well, you know, if I find it super duper cheap and on Friday, who knows? It all depends on the deals. Also, it really also depends on how much money I put aside for it. I hate this part. I really do. And look how convenient that pile of flesh right there is blocking my path. That one was just... It was asking for it, it was. Look how sluttily it tried to kill me. There's plenty of games I'm looking forward to. I'll tell you one, or here's one horror game I wouldn't mind playing. I wouldn't mind playing the remake of Resident Evil 2, the one set in Raccoon City. So I played that as a kid when I really shouldn't have been playing it as a kid.
Centrifuge and gyros are both 100% and stabilized. Now get out of there and focus on the engine. I don't know how much time we have left.
I don't either. I know I'm gonna die in a second now. Yep. I might just end it here. It's cheap, it's an old game. Well, there we are, cool. But I'm about to die. I'm too tired to remember how to work it, so I'm not going to work it. Yeah, it's like 15 minutes, so... Also, I got... Oh. Never mind. Right. But, yeah, I'm done. So, yeah, that's me for another weekend. We're back into the regular routine now, at least until Christmas. So, again, thanks to everyone who popped in for a little bit or a while. Who's going to be also in watching in the future. Thanks for getting this far. I will be back on Wednesday doing what I do. So if you want to see me get drunk and try to interact with people while driving a truck, or maybe not driving a truck while interacting with people, don't forget to subscribe. And if you liked what you saw, remember to thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Comments, again, sub, notification bell, and above all else, be happy. But I'm going to bed because I'm so tired. I am so low energy. Low energy, slumber like lumber.